country roads take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia.
Well, hello everybody.
How's it going, everyone?
It is that time of the day.
Is it that bat time?
It's that bat channel. That is for
it?
sure. I am Brad.
And I'm Krista.
And over here is Claire, the mighty troll slayer. I hope that you guys are ready to have another exciting and soon-to-be classic edition of the Homestead Network Presents
Sunday Night Live.
Yeah!
Yay!
And I still don't have my explosions back yet. I just,
What?
doggone it, I forgot about that.
Dang it.
I got explosions, but we got other things. There's high-quality stuff coming your way, guys.
Is there? Oh,
We have stuff and things.
stuff and things?
And actually, I hope that you like the audio better. Does it sound good to you guys? Because
Can y'all hear me better?
I was
I hope.
working on it. I was working on it.
He's been driving me crazy with this thing here.
With what thing?
This thing right here in front of my face.
You mean the microphone that makes it so
Yes.
that you can be heard?
Yes. Yes.
So let me see
Yes,
if let's see if I can understand this.
Oh, stop. Happy
What?
Father's Day, Daddy.
I am a happy father.
And happy Father's Day to all of you who are fathers.
Yeah. Does it sound good? Thank you, Kim. It does sound good.
Good.
Yeah, we were trying to figure out a way, and then I just decided, you know what? I have a professional microphone. It's right here. It looks like the
It's had
golden.
it for years.
Looks like the golden EIB microphone.
Right.
And now I want to tweak it out even more because I can make it sound a lot better than this.
Yeah.
But did not have time. By the way, Pickled Ham Productions gave us a what do they call those things? A super chat was it last week, Claire?
Yes.
And we did not have a way to appropriately thank you. So, dude,
Thank you.
thank you. The picture's blurry, ghostly. Ooh.
Yeah, I think there's
Something on the lens. Here, let's try this. Hold on. You get to see Brad's shirt cam.
Oh, my.
Hallelujah. Let's see if that helped anything. Ooh, sharper. There we go.
Oh, yeah, that's much better.
All right, cool. You never know. Shirt cam. So, let's go on over to a few things that we have done this week, Mama. Well, we'll talk about that in a little bit.
Yeah.
But, yard sale. We're moving.
Yes, but yard sales are such a waste of time.
Zero fun.
You spend days, it could be even weeks,
Eons.
preparing
Millennia.
all of this
Cats and
fantastic
dogs living
Stop.
together.
You could
Mass hysteria.
to the moon, Alice.
Yeah, gonna get a fresh one.
You spend all this time preparing for yard sales, and you make bupkis. And honestly, okay, now we did do pretty well. We
made $150.
yes.
And I need to have a more grateful spirit because it took us probably Jonathan, Claire, you, and I, and some help from the little kids.
Yeah, Hope and Caleb a little bit.
So we had at least 10 hours of work for the four of us. So that's 40 man hours
Yeah.
divided by the 150. Not necessarily a
We
really
made 50 cents an hour?
God blesses sometimes in different ways.
Right. We did have a good organization. Okay, you know how some yard sales, the clothes are just thrown everywhere? I hate that. Well, I decided let's put them in boxes by size. So we had the flap folded open, and we had a box for infant girls, infant boys, and so we had on the side of our trailer we put infant through size 20, kids for boys, and then the same for girls, and everybody grabbed handfuls of clothes, and then they sorted them by the box, and it was actually kind of fun getting all sorting.
Yeah.
It took us
Long time.
an hour, 2 hours, Claire, to sort all those clothes.
Well, there's a question from Homesteading the Pioneer Way, but it's a question that is too late to really respond in favor for. She was asking about a coat that we showed during the live stream.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, I didn't know
it's
that you
gone.
wanted it. It's gone.
Yeah.
I can tell you where you get it at the Goodwill.
It's not at a Goodwill. We took it to Tabitha's Closet.
Actually, if you wanted to drive to Cincinnati, I can tell you
Yeah.
where to get it tonight, but it probably won't be there tomorrow morning.
No.
So, other stuff that's going on, guys.
It was a size 4.
Size 4?
Yeah, they're asking what size was.
Oh.
It was a size 4.
We have failed to officially introduce Claire as the true beast slayer that she really is. Yes. So witness the might, the power, and the fury of Claire, the mighty patrol, the slayer. She's got that face of the angry cat. So now that we got that out of the way,
really, you know, on the positive side of our yard sale yesterday, we had a beautiful day outside. We put our yard table and chairs underneath this massive oak tree. I don't even know what kind of tree it is. Just a huge tree. And we sat underneath this tree all day long and just had a great time.
And you know what was one of the cool things?
And, yeah.
When we did that live shtick yesterday, just fooling around. And by the way, I got to get some kind of a camera stabilizer because that was shaky, and I hate shaky video. Yeah. But 2 friends from the channel showed up. Folks who knew that we lived in the area, and they're like, "Oh, they're having a thing," so they came over.
Sherry and Adam came over.
They did.
And Desiree came over.
I believe so.
With her daughter, and they bought a rabbit.
They did. And so it was good to see some folks.
It was really cute.
Yeah, and well, other stuff that's going on. Another fun thing that happened today. The dog decided to make a mockery of our trash can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We keep our trash can in a closet. We have one of those big 30-gallon metal trash cans because we are a big family and there's trash. So we have one of those big metal trash cans and we keep it in the closet with the hot water heater. We failed to close the doors.
I'm not thinking it was we. I think I know exactly who did it.
Who?
Grace.
No, don't blame her. She could not. No.
I know she's pure as the wind-driven snow.
Right.
Never makes any kind of...
There's horns under that halo of hers.
Oh yeah, she knows when to turn it on. She knows when to turn it on.
No, it you know, and we had ribs last night. So there was all kinds of yumminess in there.
The Going Batty channel was over in effect. What?
Yep.
You
Claire
gotta
left it
mumble
open.
louder, Claire.
Claire is claiming responsibility that she left the trash can open, or the doors to the trash can.
Yeah. Well, okay. Other stuff. We actually gave one of our. Did we give or did we sell the rabbit?
She bought the rabbit.
They bought it. That's awesome.
Yes.
So Going Batty channel, they purchased a rabbit/chicken tractor from us. And
oh no, I thought you were talking about the rabbit that she bought yesterday. Okay, no, Going Batty, we gave that to them.
So we gave that to them. See how this works? Work with me, sister. Work with me.
You can put that away.
So here's the thing.
No.
We didn't know if Mom was.
Away. Please.
Do you guys want to see what I have?
No, please don't.
Yes, you do.
No.
Yes, you do. You want to see what I got? We did not know. Well, let's see. Well, let's wait and see. The crowd can vote. Going Batty. I know them. Yeah. Would you like to see what I've got here? Pensively stroking my gray beard. I think people are they're hesitating.
Shush.
We did not know if Mama was going to be here in time or not, so we were rushing around trying to figure out what we should do.
I thought you were my friend.
And so we decided to come up with.
What's in Brett's hand?
Yeah.
Stop! I'm gonna take
Stop it. We wanted to.
No, we don't. They said.
Yes, we do. We didn't know if Mama was going to be here, so we made Virtual Mama 2.0. Hi guys. I hope you guys are enjoying your homesteading careers. Give me a smoochy woochy.
That was creepy.
Woo.
Mom on a stick. Thanks, Claire.
And you know what's really funny about that, guys? When we knew that Mama might not make it, it was instant in my brain. I'm like, oh, we got to have Virtual Mom. I said, come over here. Let me take a picture of you.
After I took you to lunch and bought you a shake and everything. This is how you treat me. Now whose face is red?
Yeah. Well, me too.
Yeah.
So other stuff going on. Our goats' horns keep coming back. They're like that rash that never leaves.
Okay.
Because you forgot to
Okay.
put on your shower shoes in the public pool area.
Ew. Okay. Those of you who have goats and that you have... There's a blood
There's a beast. A winged beast.
landed on your beard. Okay. Those of you who have goats, and you have bucks, you have boy goats, and you have them dehorned, do the horns keep coming back? Because this is driving me absolutely insane.
This is number...
Hercules will have had his horns removed 4 times coming up on Thursday. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, wait, did it say Zeus or Hercules?
You said Hercules.
I meant Zeus. Zeus is our older goat. 4 times. Hercules, these freaking...
Jennifer is
things.
saying they will always come back if they weren't disbudded within a week of birth.
They were.
They were.
They were. I took Hercules when he was a week and like a couple of days old.
She just said a week. You went week and a couple of days. You hear the week part.
Okay, it's the stick, my face on a stick. Now you're mocking me?
She just said it was a week.
Okay, fine.
So, week and a few days.
Okay, so now we know to go when they're like 2 days old.
Yeah. For real.
This is insane.
There's Daisy down there.
I know, we did burn the nubs, but I mean...
We didn't.
Well, no, we didn't. I don't have one of... I can't do that.
Jennifer's saying they were not done properly. Yeah, we did... We did get it done. It was like a week and a few days. That's
Yeah, because I thought, wow, this is really early to be taking him to get get him dehorned, but...
Yeah. Danny says, look, danger, Brad.
I know.
I've come up with some other cool things. Check this out. Oh, we can put the chat up there in the cam. How rock and roll is that,
That's
guys?
pretty sweet, man.
So other things that are going on. Man, we're taking a long time for the intro thing.
Oh, well, we didn't finish with Zeus.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, Zeus is... Donna emailed me. She's taking care of our goats, and she emailed me, there's blood dripping down his head. Oh, criminy.
Well, they knock heads and stuff.
Yeah, so they were knocking heads, and it broke one of his horns loose. And I went in the next morning and checked it out, because it was late when she emailed me. And it was fine. It was loose. It was still attached on one spot, but then she emailed again this morning and said the whole thing came off, and there's a little lump underneath it. So I'm hoping by Thursday we can get rid of this dang thing, because it's driving me insane.
It's nuts.
Yeah. It's
Other
gotta be
stuff,
painful for him.
Other stuff that is really, really cool. As you know, we have purchased a Jersey cow from a friend of the channel, and her name is Macy.
She is so pretty.
She's a pretty little thing.
She is a pretty little thing. And if you guys have been watching, she had her calf this week. And she had a little bull.
Yes. And so that means you guys are going to help us name this bull.
That's right.
It could not be Bologna.
Bologna.
And we're going to figure out a way. I think we're going to do it where if we end up picking your name as the name of the cow, and we can find it, because, I mean, there's going to be a lot of places to name it, we'll send you a goodie. We'll send you some kind of thank you.
Yeah.
But also, we're going to do another giveaway later, guys. And I'll tell you about it just because we're trying to spread the message. Oh, you want some Thumper Cam? We got...
It's not Thumper Cam.
It's Rat Cam today.
It's Rat Cam.
Yeah.
It's Ginger. She's such a sweet girl.
Chuck Roast, Bull Roar.
You didn't see what Lone Star said.
What did he say?
A Jersey cow? Does she like to go to the club and hang out with the muscle dudes, aka Jersey Shore?
No, but her favorite band just does happen to be Bon Jovi.
Oh,
so,
dear Lord.
for those of you. Anyway. All right, guys. It has come to that stage of the evening where you are not only allowed to, but you're encouraged to do channel shout-outs. You can shamelessly plug your own channel. We'll try to read as many of them as we can, and then we're going to share our channel shout-out with you. Type it as many times as you can. Tim, no cheating.
No.
So on your mark, get set. Begin the shouting out of the channels and the whatnot.
Deep South Homestead, Homestead Mama. Abel.
Mm-hmm.
Micah's Farm, Living Like Claire. Sutton's Days, Jamie Grace, Living Like Claire. Hewitt Homestead, Brisket. That's a great one. Homestead Mama, Florida Homesteader. Lone Star Living, The Four Hearts Ranch. I don't know that one. Art and Bree Homestead. Dolphin Gamer. Micah's Farm, Homestead Tessie, Wholesome Roots, Admiral Preparedness, Living Like Claire, Backyard Homestead, All Sorts, Homestead Mama, My Frugal Life, Linda's Pantry, Backyard Homestead, All Sorts. Oh, come on, Tim.
You can do this. You can do this, Mama.
Mike Miller, Okie Dokie Acres, Backyard Homestead, Rain Country, Off Good Kids, Southern Prepper 1, Big Family Homestead, Jane All Zero, Cog Hill Farm, Goin' Batty, Living Like Claire, Bizarrizza Jizza.
Come on, you guys gotta type faster. Make it challenging.
No, you're nasty. Parsnips and Parsimony, Teal House Farms, Deep South Homestead, Homesteading the Pioneer Way, M.I. Gardner, Viking Preparedness, Weekend Homestead, Off Grid Nation.
All right, Mama, take a breath. Take a breath. So here you go, guys. You can keep typing your suggestions in. And by the way, we really do grow the community by sharing these things, because I've seen about 3 different channels in there that I've never heard of, and they were coming up multiple times. So that tells me that there's some content out there that we need to really check into and look at.
Thanks, Wonderful Blessed Life, Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Appreciate that.
He's cheating again.
Or Abkadefti
We can take your wrench. You better behave.
Okay. All right. So for this week, guys, I have 2 channels that I want to shout out, and one has been shouted out before, but I can't help it. They make really good content. However, he got a shellacking. Oh my gracious!
What happened?
Zach over at American Homestead. He's my channel shout out. They make excellent content. However, they're, like many content creators, are having a hard time with YouTube, and YouTube is doing some really goofy things, and it's hurting people in a lot of ways. And I know that they depend on that money as part of their income, and there's nothing wrong with that. I have no problem with that at all. So do we. But they've been moving a lot of their videos and stuff over to Patreon, because they're of a nature that YouTube deems bad juju.
Right.
And I went to watch this video of his, and it just said, I think it was like my pick for a precision rifle. And he had like, my pick for a precision rifle. And I went over there and I'm like, oh, cool. Let's click on this and see what he has to say. And he's got a rifle, in a bench. And I didn't realize how short it was. The video was only 30 seconds.
Oh, yeah.
And he goes, you know what? Normally I would be able to talk about this kind of stuff, but YouTube doesn't let you talk about these kind of things. And then it went for a Patreon commercial. And I could not believe the shellacking that he got. People were ticked. There had to be, in the short time Claire and I read the comments, there was at least 10 people that were saying that they unsubbed right then.
Ouch.
And a third of the comments were bad. I was like, Zach, bro, I get it. It was funny.
Yeah.
It was. I laughed my butt off. I thought it was great.
Goodness gracious.
But anyway,
I missed that one.
I still like Zach and his content. They're just trying to figure out what the best route for their channel is, and I support them in that. Because that's the reality, guys. One of the things that YouTube is cranking down on is if you talk about firearms, you're in their harm's way.
Homesteading the Pioneer Way is asking, how do you just watch someone on Steam It? I went, but they wanted you to join. It is free to join.
It is.
You don't have to, give them a lot of information, and it's really just your email.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you give them some information, but you do have to join the community.
Yeah, to watch their stuff there. So.
Yeah, and we have a Patreon, guys, and we are so very grateful for each and every one of you guys that helps us out that way. Because in all honesty, there's been some really rough times here, and we don't really talk a lot about that kind of thing, because we don't want to come off like we're begging, because we're not.
No, we're not. No.
But,
a lot of you folks ask how you can help us, and so that's how we do that.
Yep, and so this is only if you have an extra buck you can spare, because you know, we would never, ever in a million years want anybody to go without.
No, of course not.
Because they wanted to hook us up with a buck or two.
And it's only if you want to do something. It's not.
Yep.
It's not. Oh my gosh, you have to do this.
No,
we're not going to do that.
And the confession is this. To be honest, I don't post enough stuff on Patreon. I'm bad about it, and I need to do better. So maybe that's.
Yeah, you really do.
I do. But anyway, thanks. Appreciate that.
Yeah, because you're not doing enough, Brad.
I'm only.
Jeez.
Yeah, I'm just. What is that? You guys ever seen that? It's a Canadian show called The Red Green Show, and it's like a kind of a Canadian version of Home Improvement. You remember with like Tim Allen, and he's like, oh.
Yeah, barks a lot.
There's they at the end of the show, they have a prayer they call the man prayer, and he gathers everybody around. Come on around, Simon. This is the man prayer. And the man prayer is this: I am a man, but I can change. If I have to, I guess. That is awesome.
Oh my gosh. It's awful.
Red Green's great. So,
Red Green Show is Mike and Tara's favorite
From Living on a
TV
Dime?
show. Yeah, Living on a Dime's favorite TV show.
So if you don't mind showing an American Homestead some love, if you're not already subscribed, go ahead and open up another window and subscribe to them. But also, I don't. Here's the thing. I know a lot of you guys don't do the tech thing because we're more homesteading and self-reliance and all that kind of stuff. But I come from a nerdy background. And so I have a lot of this information that can help you guys as channel creators sidestep a lot of problems and launch you further, faster kind of thing. But Thursday nights at 8 o'clock, Will from the Weekend Homestead channel, we get together and tag team. And not a lot of people understand. He is way high in the tech field. He runs a video card distribution company, and he's as nerdy as the day is long. But what I didn't know until recently is he has a pyrotechnics company.
Yeah.
He goes and blows stuff up for like big concerts and stuff.
Yeah.
And
cool.
The other night, he's texting me and he's like, yeah, I got to go blow some stuff up for Iron Maiden. I'm like, what?
What? Yeah.
I love Iron Maiden. I grew up like that's, I didn't listen to country music. I listened to like hard rock. That's how I learned how to play guitar. And so he's sending me pics from the show, and it was really great. And but
He was
the
very
Weekend
distracting.
Homestead. Yes, I was very distracted.
Yes. I have something I needed to tell y'all. I got this really fantastic message on Facebook. There was a gentleman who said that his wife absolutely loves our channel. You turkey.
What?
I just saw you put it up over there.
Thank you, Harriet.
Oh, thank you, Harriet. So this husband was saying how much his wife loved our channel, and that if she ever ran off, he was going to have to come to our farm to find her. Well, Cecilia Hitch, who lives in Montrose, Iowa. I wanted to say hello, and I'm really glad you like our show.
Oh, Cecilia. That's not it. Is it Cecilia?
I have no idea.
In the song?
I don't know what song you're talking about.
Oh, sure you do.
So
It's Simon and Garfunkel, not together, but
I never really listened to them.
You're breaking my heart. Whatever. You guys will know.
Anyway,
you guys will know.
I just want to say thank you for watching.
Alrighty, kids. It is finally, at long last, come to the first real, actual, live topic of the evening. But before we do, I think it's really important for all to remember just how important Claire is.
Smile, child.
Oh, yes, she truly is the Dream Weaver. Okay, tonight, wanted to talk about food. Storing food, canning food, dehydrating food, freeze-drying food, because we couldn't have a garden this year.
No.
Because we're in the process of getting ready to head out. And for many of you, this topic is very timely and real. So the way I look at it, guys, is that, the most amount of food that you can grow that you're not going to a store and buying off the shelf, the more you can do, the better.
Yes.
You know what's in it. You know if there's chemicals on it because either you did or didn't. You know that this is a tomato.
You know what's in your food.
And whether that's protein, like if you're harvesting chickens or raising them from eggs, or, carrots in the ground, all of those things, one of the big challenges is keeping it so it's in an edible form a nice long time.
Yes. Yes.
So fresh is obviously the best.
Yeah, fresh is best.
But that only lasts for the season.
It does only last for the season. If you can your vegetables, that is another great way to preserve your food. Dehydrating your food is a good way to do it. However, you're heating it, so you lose a lot of those nutrients. I really like to water bath our stuff. Like, I know you can't with chicken. You have to use a pressure canner. But carrots, for some reason I can't remember. That's water bathing, isn't it?
This is one of the important rules of food storage. Get your books. Get
your ball canning
the
book.
ball canning
you gotta
book.
have that.
That is the Bible of canning. And that's because something like this will just happen. It'll be like,
Right.
do you have to pressure can that?
Yeah, well, I
don't
know,
think so.
Yes, it's low acid, so yes, you do have to pressure can it. But you don't have to pressure can it for a very long time.
Right.
But we grew carrots a couple of years ago, and we got some of the sweetest,
Oh my gracious.
most flavorful carrots ever. We had some that we grew. We canned those, and they were delicious. Then we decided, oh well, these carrots are on sale at the store, and they were the organic baby carrots. They had no flavor practically
Lifeless.
at all. It was awful.
Pause for one quick second before there's a lot of people that are asking that if Tim Beverly can post the Red Green Show link. Yes.
Yeah.
Please do.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's wholesome, clean, fun, and it's funny.
Right. Right.
But continuing on, so what are our options really? Okay, guys, when you're talking, you've got fresh, and it's only for so long.
Right.
If you're blessed with a root cellar,
Oh man, you can save your cabbages. You can save. I went over to drop off the tractor at
Going
Betty, and I tried some of the popolo leaves, and I just burped it.
Cool.
So sorry. But where were we at?
Fresh is best.
Fresh is best.
If you have a root cellar,
Oh, thank you. Yeah, you can save your potatoes, your carrots, your cabbages, your onions if you get them right. There's a book called Root Cellaring. I love this book. It gives you the right amount of humidity you need for your root cellar,
the moisture.
for your different vegetables. They're all different. You understand why I get distracted?
They're all different. Moisture levels, humidity.
And the ways that you can preserve them the best. Like carrots, you put in sawdust. You can layer them with sawdust and they last a really long time. Of course, a lot of places you can just leave them straight in the ground and you put a bunch of straw over the top of it and you pull them out during the wintertime.
Yeah. So there's an option. Option one. So fresh best. If you've got access to a root cellar or a way to keep those fresh veggies usable the longest, do that. Then next up, I would say one of the things that's important is dehydrating.
Yeah, dehydrating is a good way to do a lot of fruit. I think pineapples.
Banana chips.
Banana chips. You got to make sure you soak them in lemon juice, otherwise they turn brown.
No,
not straight lemon juice, but water and lemon juice. I don't like dehydrated carrots that much because you have to cook them for a really long time in a soup or a stew to get them back to where they're rehydrated properly. What else do we like dehydrated?
Beef jerky, of course.
Oh yeah, beef jerky definitely.
What else do we dehydrate? We've done some strange things that
We've
didn't
done
really turn out.
apples that really were good.
That was good.
You know what else we did? We did apple skins. We were making apple pie. Remember those Honeycrisp apples we got when Dad was here? We peeled the skin off, and I was like, I don't want to waste these. So we put them into the dehydrator with some cinnamon and sugar. Oh, they were delightful. The kids devoured them.
Well, anything that you like, you can generally figure out a way to dehydrate it, unless it's just some kind of strange, just like peppers. They dehydrate very well.
Oh, yes. Onions.
Another thing that we've done and has lasted a really long time, which is great, sun-dried tomatoes.
Yes. But they're not sun-dried.
But they you just put them in some oil.
Yes.
You dehydrate them and just put them in a little bit of oil and then vacuum seal them.
Oh, they're
and
delicious.
They're great.
They are delicious.
They're great.
Delicious.
So other forms of preserving food, because this is important stuff. Fermenting. Okay, now I have not. Okay, we have tried to do fermenting on a couple occasions, and I can't get past the ick factor on it.
I don't. Okay. I don't drink apple juice because I don't like that fermented.
Apple juice means beer.
Yes. Okay.
It's beer. Don't tell the children.
We have tried to make kimchi. We've tried to ferment carrots and things like that. We've tried to make sauerkraut and have not done very well.
Yeah.
We have tasted some of them that have been done right, and I just don't care for them.
I like them.
I know. Well, okay, you can. I don't.
But I like that tart vibe.
You do. You like dill pickles. I can't.
Yes.
I can't stand them.
Love it. If anybody, get me a pickle.
What about the children
I need
watching?
this pickle. Here's the thing, guys. If anybody knows of a real pickling jar that I can get that's affordable, I can't find one that's less than like $100.
It's insane. It's
to get the real ones, because they got to have that little moat. It goes like down here, and then there's the moat.
Expensive.
That way you get a vacuum lock on, not a vacuum lock, but a water lock. And I can't find them less than $100 that's any good.
Yeah.
But when you make that kind of stuff, the ick that's on top, I always wondered, how much do you take off? Is some of it getting down in there?
Yeah.
And so we have not really done well with fermenting, but it's something that we can actually try again.
We will probably try that again later on, but not right now because we can't grow a garden at the moment.
Right. But
and I'm not
oh my
going.
gosh.
I'm not going to buy fruits and vegetables from the store that have no flavor in them at all.
Yeah. Backyard Homestead says, have you looked at Fillmore Container Company? No, I have not, but now I will.
Nope.
Townsend
Write
has
that
them,
down.
says JM at the Nut House. We will also look into that. Question, says Ginger Gargoyle. We bought 250 seed potatoes, but we cannot get them into our garden because of the outside forces, weather, construction, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, no.
Any ideas what to do with them? You could can them.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. We had a load of potatoes, and we just kind of, they were in like eighth size. We cut them into eighths, and you can just put a little water in there, a little salt, you can can them. And then what they're really good for is they're already kind of mushy when you take them out. Then strain the water off, and you can use those to make really, really crispy hash, like a hash brown kind of thing. And that is delightful. So those are really, really good. Okay. Baker Mom says, Christa, veggies have no flavor or nutrition from the store.
Yeah, you're right.
Yep. And it's, oh my gosh, guys, they pick these things and they sit in warehouses in cold storage for like a year, months, and then they gas them to get them to
That's what they do to
ripeness.
bananas, yeah.
So dehydrating is another excellent option. But we've discovered a new one. I'll tell you what, guys.
Yeah, we really
freeze-dried
like this
food.
way.
Freeze-dried food, and you. Well, if you don't know, we sell Thrive Life Food, and we're not going to make this a big commercial, but the link is down below if you really want to check it out. But freeze-dried food is awesome because they pick it, it's instantly put into, they wash it obviously, but then they put it into the freeze-drying process, which does not heat the food, So you have 100% nutrition, and a lot of these companies like Thrive, like that we do, it's good in the container for 25 years at peak freshness.
Yeah, these foods are fantastic. When we have rehydrated the peppers, they taste
Just like you.
just
Oh my
like
gosh.
you pulled it out of the garden and cut it.
You open the can up and it's like, whoa.
Oh yeah, there's so much flavor in these items. They're fantastic.
But not to, it's another option.
Yeah, we're not trying to do a commercial. We just
Yeah,
really like
Yeah.
this product a lot, and it
But
tastes really
you
good.
guys look into it
Yeah.
because there are only a few companies that do freeze drying food, and there's even a few very slim companies that do it right. And you can decide whoever that is for you. For us, obviously, we've made our choice.
Right.
And I got to tell you what. Oh, Nancy Biggs, I ordered the
Nice.
onions today.
Briggs.
Oh, sorry, couldn't see that.
You need to enlarge that. It's not.
But no, we don't cut onions anymore.
No. Mm-mm.
I know Claire's over there going, I cut onions once in a while.
Why do you look sad,
She
Claire?
looks sad because she's thinking of her boy. Yes.
Yep.
Now it's not. So, anyway, you know what? I do want to talk a little bit more about the different ways that you can do food storage, and we should talk about the ways that are more affordable for different foods.
Okay.
But before we do that, I saw that Tommy was on, and a lot of guys,
Tommy's on.
Tommy was on, and we do a little thing. Like, we give you a secret word that you can use at his show, because he comes on directly after us at the Off Grid Nation channel. And it's kind of like the more you use the secret word, there could be prizes. There could be actual prizes. So when you go to see Tommy's channel today, the secret, well, here we go. Okay, the secret word for today is perky. Perky is the secret word. The more times that you can use perky in a sentence for Tommy, more chances to win, baby cakes. Oh yeah, and with that, I bring on the guinea pig cam.
She's so not interested.
Disinterested. So anyway,
My
guys,
goodness.
talking about the value. Okay, now I see that Living on a Dime is on here, and I saw that
Kimmy's here.
Kimmy,
She's in her apron. Is on.
she's in her apron,
Yep.
and those two channels are powerhouses of value. These ladies know how to get a deal, and they do it regularly. If you're interested in saving money on food, she's in her apron, Living on a Dime, and you're going to learn a lot.
Yeah.
You're going to learn a lot. So actually, let's ask you guys. She's in her apron and Living on a Dime. Out of fresh, pressure canned food, when you consider the expense of getting the jars and having to do that in the time, dehydrating and freeze dried, what would your opinion be if you had to pick one that was like the best value? What would you think the best value is for you? So, oh yeah. While we're waiting on that, we can go to Claire again.
Lady, I'm your knight in shining armor, and I...
Apparently, I'm in trouble.
Dehydrating's top of our list, says Living on a Dime.
Living on a Dime says, that, I hate canning.
I'm, yeah.
I don't know if Kimmy heard the question. Maybe she's busy canning.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think I got bugged
Happy
bit by.
Father's Day.
Oh, well, hi.
Oh, thank you.
Dehydrating says Renate. Tara, I love my Excalibur.
It's Renata.
Gosh, I get it wrong every time.
I knew somebody that
Hold on,
had
here we
that
go.
in the
She
same
says,
name.
She's in her apron, says, well, I haven't freeze dried anything yet, but for me, canning and dehydrating. I would say yeah too, because I mean you're getting it out of the ground,
Right.
you know.
Right.
Yeah. I would. What would be your list? Order of importance.
For me, I'll be completely honest with you. I am not a huge fan of canning. It takes a long time to get 7 quarts into that canner. I'm honest with you. I don't have a lot of time for that right now. Freeze drying?
Buying it. Well, living on a dime
Because-
saying, I love the Thrive you sent us. I would do that all the way if I could.
Yeah.
Kimmy says, I can't outside no more hot in the house. Yes.
Yeah, it's
yes.
that's true. It gets really hot in the house. You think of all the electricity that you're using when you're canning, unless you are an American homestead where you can on fire. That is amazing. Or she does her water bath in a syrup evaporator.
Yeah, they converted a syrup.
Oh, I love that.
Like the maple syrup evaporator.
They didn't have to convert anything.
No.
They just add the water to it, and then she can only put pint jars in, and she water baths them that way. That is awesome.
Yeah.
But just think of the time and money that you're saving, with the freeze drying.
Yeah, and here's the thing, guys. If it sounds like we're really passionate about making sure that you have some food on your shelves in case the what if situations of life happen, you'd be picking up on the right vibe. We honestly believe in that, and you never know what can happen. And I'll tell you what, I've learned so much from the Mormon church about food storage and preparedness. We're personally not Mormons. We have nothing against Mormons. Matter of fact, some of the coolest people I've ever met, nicest people, have been Mormons. So don't take this as a pro or a negative or anything like that. Just everybody stay sane.
Yeah.
We've learned so much from them. What is that the preparedness manual that I bought?
LDS Preparedness Manual.
Just Google it, guys.
I think it is called LDS Preparedness Manual.
It's like this thick.
And I think ours is volume 2.
And it is like the Bible for all things in the what if situations.
And honestly, it was really inexpensive
Yep.
for what you could do a free download.
You can get it downloaded for free.
And print it yourself. But since it's this thick,
You don't want to.
pay the $20 and have them ship it to you.
Yep.
Honestly.
Yep. So check that out, guys. For us, and then we're gonna move on here because we got more stuff and things to do.
Well, and we're at 7:43 already.
Oh man.
I know.
Well, do yourself a favor. Get some stuff on the shelves. You never know what could happen. I mean, you might, heaven forbid, you might lose your job and need it. Maybe your neighbor loses their job and needs a helping hand.
Right.
You don't know if there's going to be, right now I hope there's not very many snowstorms, but you could.
Yeah, really.
So just be wise. It's a funny thing to me, and okay, I'm gonna say this. It's a funny thing to me because when people, the people that don't understand preparedness, they look at you like you got 3 eyes if you say, "Yeah, we got a year's worth of food at home." What? Why would you ever do that? And they flip out.
Gosh.
And it's very easy to explain.
Why would you
just
not?
say, "Okay, wait a minute. Now hold on. You have car insurance. Why do you have car insurance?"
Just in case.
Well, in case you get a wreck, right? Well, you have home insurance. What if heaven forbid your home caught fire? You're out of luck. SOL, baby. And you have insurance for this. You have insurance for that. And then you just say, well, wait a minute. Why don't you have a little bit of insurance for your food? Right?
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, then it comes into perspective a little bit. You never know when you're going to need it.
That's right. Kimmy says she's the coolest Mormon she's ever known.
Well, she's got her braces off lately.
Oh, she looks great. Now she was beautiful before she got her braces off, but it just looks so good.
I'm glad you said it because I'd get in total trouble.
I know.
I would be in the doghouse for weeks.
Yeah.
Anyway, get some food on the shelves, people.
Yes, exactly.
All right.
Moving on.
Oh, before we do, I think it's really important to remember that the secret word is perky. And I think it's really interesting to point out he's looking longingly down at something. His hands are at the ready. I don't know what that means, but the secret word is perky. Okay, so...
You didn't say that right.
Perky.
The secret word is
Oh, you got-
perky.
I like that. Okay, like the secret word is perky.
Like you remember? The password is.
The password.
Oh my gosh.
She's in her apron. Can I leave a link for people for food storage help?
Yes.
We have one down below if they're interested in Thrive Life Foods, but you are absolutely welcome to.
Yeah.
It doesn't let her.
Oh,
it's
it
not
doesn't
letting
let
her?
her?
No, it doesn't let
You have to
people
make
that
her
are
a moderator.
Here we go. You're a moderator. Watch that happen.
No, don't put her in timeout.
I didn't
don't
put her in
block
timeout.
Don't block her.
I didn't
Jeez,
block her.
I can't believe you're gonna block her.
I did not. I made her a moderator so she can put up her thing.
Really?
Jeez, oh Pete's. Stop screeching. What? It didn't do it.
Okay,
It takes a
relax.
minute.
it
Wait
takes
till
a
she
second.
comments again.
Just you gotta wait until she comments again.
Why are you guys all yelling?
Because
You're
okay, you have to click in the chat box.
Calm down.
Thank you.
Jeez,
There.
you white people. Good Lord.
It's always come down to racism.
All right. Now here's the thing. We are at quarter till, and I've got more stuff than I wanted to get to. But important thing, if you're looking for any kind of plans for a barn or a shed or a chicken coop, these guys are the best. Go on over to thebarngeek.com. Not only are they amazing, they're good folks, American-made stuff. And if you ever seen the movie Braveheart, you know the big Scottish guy, the one that was like
Oh yeah.
William Wallace, he's got the big red beard and the that looks like Aaron.
Yeah. Yeah.
He kind of sounds like him too. We have a couple things that we want to get to. We told you about the cow naming. We need you to name the cow. What? Who said something?
Everybody's saying everything.
I don't know. Stay on target.
Okay.
I can have you replaced pretty easily.
Okay. I'll hold that.
Wow.
Here.
She's gonna hit me with it. Okay. Doggone it. Oh, I know. Here's the thing, guys. We keep bees, honeybees, and there was a time when we had how many hives? It was 20.
We had 26.
26 hives.
Excuse me. At different locations.
Yeah. However, some of the hives the reason why the hives got killed was because of wax moths.
Yeah.
And if you know what wax moths are, they're nasty. They're like grub-like things that get in there, and they make it like a really thick spider web.
Oh, it's awful.
They dig into the wood and stuff, and it's just gross. But we are going to be giving away some of our hives, well, most of our hives, that will need some work. They're going to need to be repainted, and you're just going to need to make sure there's no hint of a wax moth in there. What we've been told you do is you put them in a freezer. Put them in a freezer for a few days, and that way it drops that temperature down. That even if there was an egg in there, it's not gonna live.
Right. Well, and some of them might need some new frames. That would probably be the easiest way to go. And frames are really inexpensive.
Yeah. So we are going to be giving away at least 15 hives. At least 15.
I thought more than that, but okay.
So we're trying to come up with a way that it's fair for those who want them, because you'd obviously have to drive here to get them because it doesn't make sense to ship them.
Yeah, no, we can't ship them. Sorry. It would cost a lot of money to do that.
And what I would like to see have happen, we have the Bee Lady Apiary here tonight. I'm scrolling back. She's still here?
She's here.
They have got great content when it comes to honeybees, guys. Brad, have you gotten my message about it yet? No, I have not, Bee Lady. But if you live anywhere near Cincinnati and you're interested in getting bees, private message me, because we're trying to figure out a way. Well, she's jumping the gun. Setting up a bee class online. That's perfect.
Nice.
But we want to see as many folks out there getting into honeybees, because trust me, it's an amazing, amazing journey, number one. But two, your garden will explode. And number three, honeybees are on, it's a long, long thing. If you don't know what it is, it's called CCD, which is colony collapse disorder. And there are different scientists that say different things about it, but the bottom line is that honeybees have been in decline for a very, very long time. And that's dangerous for humanity on a global level.
Yeah.
And
What is it? 80% of our food is
it's
pollinated by bugs,
Well,
bees mostly.
it's a big number.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, guys. Honeybees are essential to life for humans. And there's been different, bear crop science has done this, and then this one did that, and everybody's pointing blame. But in Europe, where they've banned certain chemicals, the honeybee populations are coming back.
Yeah.
And so for us, since we have this blessing of all these hives, that we don't have a desire to do that many hives anymore.
No, we want to have probably no more than 5 or 6.
I'd say, and even maybe like 4.
Yeah, just because we're gonna have a lot to maintain. I mean,
Where we're going.
and I almost spilled the beans
Did
right
you?
just then as you just cut me off. It
was good?
Yeah, that was good. Good time to.
She disapproves.
Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna have a lot to maintain.
And we don't want to have too
Well,
much in that.
We don't want to have too many in that. We're gonna have our cow and our goats and our chickens.
Pigs.
And pigs. Yes.
Yes. So, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was just that can be for another topic. Go ahead.
Okay, so if you live near Cincinnati, we're actually just north of Cincinnati, and you might want to get your hands on a hive that needs a little bit of refurbishing, you'll get 2 boxes, the bottom board and the top, and we might have some frames. You may have to buy frames.
Yeah.
But we want to get you started, and it sounds to me like we're going to be able to hook up with Bee Lady Apiary so she can do some basic training, because that's awesome. So anyway.
Thanks, Backyard Homestead.
What?
Just got Brad. That Christa can't cook. Better rethink replacing her.
My gracious. Now, he meant this one.
Oh.
He meant this one. I gotcha.
That's funny. Oh, my goodness.
I gotcha. He was not being... No.
No, that was really funny.
Okay. All right. Now, we've got T-minus 7 minutes and change. So we need to make sure that we're being adequate in our promotion of the next show that's coming up over there at the Off Grid Nation. And the secret word is perky. Say it with me, people.
The secret word is perky.
Uh-oh. We're getting attacked.
She's getting a drink of water.
Hiya! So, last week, guys, we talked about, briefly, encouraging you guys to make a family mission statement. And we worked on it a little bit, but we haven't come to a solid core yet. I mean, we know what the core is, but we haven't figured it out where it's just a couple sentences.
Yeah.
So we're gonna try to bring that back up.
We've been really swamped this week.
Yeah.
So we just, yeah.
Yep. So anyway, let's see. Yes. Oh, I haven't even tried out Claire's new song. I made a new song for Claire. Here. Small big sister. Oh, or would you prefer this one? Or how about this one? Oh, we love Claire. We love Claire. And she's going to be heading out coming up in a couple days.
Yeah.
3 days. Tell them, Claire. Tell them about your
She is
journey.
leaving on Wednesday.
Mom wants to tell him.
No.
Tell them, Claire, but you got to turn around or you got to go loud.
I am going to Seattle on Wednesday, early in the morning, to visit my mentor and to go to a Christian camp.
Yes. But she's going to be gone for about a month.
No, not about a month. Exactly a month.
So, she's got videos planned, I think, for a lot of the time she's gone. Yes?
Yeah.
She's a few.
Yep. Kim Farmer says, where are you moving? And we'd love to tell you, Kim. And we will.
Not right now,
But
though.
not today. We are going to be able to tell you within 2 weeks where. And if this, guys, if this works out, you are going to have so much fun with us
Oh, my gosh.
on this journey.
Yes, she's leaving on a jet plane.
She's leaving on a jet. Oh, how do you get icons like that. That's crazy.
You have to click the smiley face and you get a ton of different icons.
Yeah.
We'll have to do in 2 weeks our live thing from the road.
Oh, and Sans. And Sans.
All the good stuff.
And Sans our troll slayer.
Yeah, we won't have our troll slayer for the next 4 Sundays.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Well.
I just need to train some people.
You have to train Jonathan.
Jonathan.
He won't do it right.
No, he. Come on now.
Weekend Will. Yeah, he's pretty good at that. He's a really good
Oh yeah,
moderator.
Will can do it. You can make him a moderator. He's not a moderator. Why is Will not a moderator?
I think he works a lot. Here, poof. This is how easy this happens. Oh, not that
No,
one.
not that one.
Not that one. Oh, I'll
okay.
catch up. Doesn't matter. Okay, so here's the thing, guys. We've got 3 minutes and change left. And for those of you who know who our family is, we are absolutely Bible-believing Christians. And that goes through everything we do. Absolutely everything we do. And we want to be respectful of those of you who might not be believers. We're going to jump into a time of prayer because we are so grateful for you guys. And we're so grateful for this community. And I think we just need to band together. And, well, one thing I say all the time is the rising tide lifts all ships. And when I can help you be better at what you're good at, and you help me be better, we're all going to benefit. And for us, the core of that is in Scripture. It's in the Bible. It's in Jesus. Mm-hmm. And so if that's not your thing, we'll catch you next time. But we're going to jump on into prayer right now. So here we go. Father God, we come before you and we are just so blessed and humbled how you have assembled this community. And Lord, we love you. Help us to be more like you. Help us to be more like, Lord, just help us see with your eyes. And not be plastic, but be real with people and patient and kind and merciful and all those things that you've demonstrated to us perfectly. I ask that you would send your Holy Spirit to each and every one of these folks tonight and just give them a big old hug and let them know that you love them and you're never going to let them go. Never. It's in Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
All righty, kids. That's it. That's all we got. But let's not forget one of the most important things.
The secret word is perky.
With a capital P. Mm-hmm. And that rhymes with pool. Yes, we got trouble, my friends, right here in River City. Anyway, you guys have a great week. See ya. Bye.
Good night, everyone.